Oh. Oh, yes, my people. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. What is good in the hood? Disorganized. I've been doing things. What can I say? If it weren't buying cars, trying to fix these lights once again. I had the light working. The plug is in over here. Oh, I'm not going to put the camera lower. There's it now trying to move and fall off the wall. Let me just put that safe. And yeah, it won't work apart from on my laptop, like the USB bit. So God knows what I've done wrong. So I'm in a bit of a pissed off mood. And what a better time to talk about Arteta and a few of the things that he's doing at the club, because I've been saying this for a long time on my channel. I know maybe some people thought, oh, you just don't like Arteta. Oh, it's just this. Oh, we finished second. And it ain't even just the petty things like buying Vieira for whatever reason. Vieira, Havertz. Do you know what I mean? Let alone the new contracts, the desperation to get rid of Balogun. Party throwing him at right back now. Is that just to accommodate Havertz? Grivo, what is good? So, guys, the people with us so far, I want to ask you if Arteta has done this because he is as good as Pep Guardiola. A couple of quick fire questions for you. If Grivo, Joe, Phil, whoever's here, Jean RB, if you was the manager of Arsenal or any organisation, and I gave you a choice of these players, I want the honest truth, of course. Where would you go? Because you know what? The more I think about it, Arteta isn't just a power merchant and possibly a bully to some of the younger kids or whatever. And they're big men and they earn a lot of money. So I'm not mad worried about that. Let me tell you what worries me. Is it the best decisions for the club? Balogun or Nketiah? I think Arsenal, with Champions League football, etc., we should have more than 2 strikers, especially when our strikers got fit last year. So again, guys, it isn't just I don't like Arteta, or I don't like the process, or I'm even an attention seeker. I want to see what you guys... Craig is here, brilliant. I know you'll give it to me very straight, like you all. So guys, if you was the manager of any football club, but especially Arsenal, because this is the point, this is the topic, would you choose Balogun or Nketiah? Would you choose to give Nelson 100 grand a week, 4 or 5 year deal, or just keep Pepe for the last year of his deal? Would you have sold Roberto Martinez for 17, 18 million pounds to Villa and kept Leno, and then had to go and buy a goalkeeper at 26 million pounds and then another one on loan, which probably would have been permanent if we had the money, the 26, 27, 30 million, what they wanted? Who is better, Albert Sambi Lokonga or Guendouzi? Who is better, Jorginho or Guendouzi? Who is better, Fabio Vieira or Pepe? And the last one, but not least, who is better, guys? Full-heartedly, if you was going to Chelsea tomorrow, to Tottenham, to West Ham, would you rather Havertz or Partey in your central midfield? Guys, it's bothering me. I can imagine versus Fulham tomorrow, it's going to be a never mixed match of absolute bollocks. Partey at right back, because he must play. I ain't even got KT in this list. Like Zinni, we've got one left back. Tavares, we want out as well. He hasn't been in training. KT, why? John Harvey's been saying this for a long time. Arsene Wenger wouldn't have devalued his players. Why is he doing this? So, again, all right, we've got 2 wins from 2. Both are lackluster. Do you know what I mean? Most other teams are going to pound Forest 4-5-0. Most other teams will pound Palace, or maybe not Palace, but you know what I mean? They didn't offer that much Palace. You know what I mean? Eze wasn't fit. Zaha's gone. Do you know what I mean? Give them time. Let Roy Hodgson do something. But guys, first of all, please be hitting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new this evening. Where are we at? Hi, Danny. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. I thought, oh, I bought a new laptop today. I bought a new car today. Bought a new laptop today, using it now. It's a Chrome ebook. Beautiful. I had a problem connected to the internet, but finally got it sorted. Mate, I bet that cost you a fair, pretty penny. I want a new laptop as well, mate. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, Linda. Grivo, what is good? Madaba RB, Offendum. Shouts out to Jean. The beautiful artwork as normal today. Danny, imagine Jesus, Ivan, Tony, Martinelli, Saka in the lineup. We'll be cooking. Well, we wouldn't play with Jesus, Tony, Martinelli, and Saka. It would more likely be, if you drop Jesus, that is, Odegaard, Tony, Martinelli, Saka, to keep things the way they are. Arteta, you know what I mean? We know what he's like. Again, Tony, he's different on the press. He bets against his own teams. I believe Brentford play in a way that suits him. I believe if there was a squad rotation system, he might not like it. And I have to ask you honestly, and WB's walking in the door. WB, full-heartedly, who's the better striker? Who'd you rather at Arsenal? Well, that will come next, but it was actually Jesus or Tony.
Oh. Well, as a betting man,
yeah,
Jesus.
And I would say that more for the press. Tony might score a few more goals, but guys, we're not the type of team that whips in corners, free kicks, and blah blah blah, and scores goals.
Like, man a corner flag.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like we play a different way. I don't think that sort of big target man is what we need. A different option off the bench, maybe. Does Tony want to be an option off the bench? Craig, you are back. Yes, he is. Balogun, most definitely for me. Our defense is even more weaker now than last season. But it's pretty much the same, really. Gabriel, Saliba, but he doesn't want to play Gabriel because obviously Gabriel is the new Guendouzi. He's got a bad attitude. Thomas Partey will come out soon that he's got a bad attitude. He has to play it right back. Again, it's not a hate for Arteta. I'm asking, are all of his decisions the best for the club? Like, I'd rather block the person that says Leno's a better goalkeeper than Martinez, for example. Or even the two that we've got at the club now. Not that I dislike them. And they will improve each other. Rare and Ramsdale, obviously. We never ever needed a goalkeeper. We had one of the World Cup winners, not that he was a World Cup winner at the time, but one of the world's best and a World Cup winner now in our team. For fucking free. Nelson left 100k would have kept Guendouzi. Exactly. I'm asking you again, Martinez or Leno, mate? And then after you've realised maybe Martinez was a mistake, but forget that, just Leno is shit, you've now got to buy another couple of goalkeepers and Renarnison, whatever his name was. I watched bits of it, mate. Been very busy. Car insurance, the etc. You know what I mean? But yeah, Chelsea looked decent, innit? But it was only Luton. Exactly. Vieira was a mistake. Exactly. So why is no one questioning this? Because this is what Jose Mourinho always hated Wenger for. He doesn't have no one to answer to. Do you know what I mean? I'd be sacked if I'd done this at Chelsea. If fourth was a trophy, I'd be sacked. He certainly has. He was saying that the other day. Do you know what I mean? Tony would get more goals. Again, maybe, but I actually think he would slow down our style of play. So imagine that quick, intricate passing. He would come like a Giroud and kind of stop and, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think that's our style. Like, Victor Osimhen is probably just as tall as him, but I wouldn't say no to him because he's agile, fast, and, yeah, can hit it with 2 feet. Ivan Toney, about 20 goals last year. How many were free kicks and penalties? Not that that really should matter, but how many were? We are playing Rotherham tomorrow. Hopefully we can make it 3 wins in a row. Of course you will, my brother. Of course you will. We've got Brighton, not going to be easy. No a chance, mate. Brighton are a very good team, and De Zerbi is a very good manager. De Zerbi would not let Pepe go and give Nelson a new deal. De Zerbi would not play a party at right back and make Havertz a central midfielder. Lokonga or Guendouzi? Why did he sell Guendouzi for peanuts and then bring in Lokonga for over 17 mil? Now he can't get a blowjob. Do you know what I mean? Nelson or Pepe? Again, I'm not saying Pepe is the greatest thing since sliced bread, but come on, guys. Even in his career at Arsenal, Pepe, game for game, I'm sure he's got more goals. Well, I know for a fact he's got more goals and assists than Nelson. Do you know what I mean? Was Pepe so bad? It's another attitude problem, isn't it? Gabriel, why ain't he in the team? If he ain't in the team tomorrow, I'm going to confirm it that he's got an attitude problem, according to Arteta, and he must be sold. and a centre back when we already had one on loan at Marseille. Bro, everyone thinks I'm a little bit nitpicky and always talk about that. But that was actually the worst decision of all of them. You had Holding, you had Mustafi at some points, you had the Greek dude. No, not Mavropanos, the other one. No, the Apollos as well. That's it. You had him, Mustafi. Now, even average fucking fiends and crackheads and gearheads on the street could tell you Holding wasn't better than Saliba, even when Saliba was 18. Yeah? The first year on loan, perhaps. The other two, spite. Why did he give him the number 4 shirt? Ben White. He had no affiliation of it. Thomas Partey had to wait for the 5. Saliba had to wait for the 2. Eventually, after he come back, murked it. Do you know what I mean? Kudos, brilliant player. Again, hat-trick not last night, night before. I think very exciting for West Ham. I don't think he was honestly quite the Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City level. With no disrespect, brilliant. I think he would have done wonders at Brighton also. Well, I don't know if it'll be his downfall, because again, any team that gave a fuck would be questioning this right now. Why did you buy Havertz? Why is Partey at right back? Why are you getting rid of 2 left backs? One on loan, you'd think we're getting money for Tierney. Mate, fuck him playing football. We're the one that owns him. Bollocks, you've got to be at least deputy. I don't give a fuck how many games you play. Because you don't want to keep Tavares either. But we'll fuck up getting money for him. We can't get money for Lokonga now. Burnley don't want him no more. They've got the guy, Ramsey from Aston Villa. And Brighton, they won't want him that much to where they want to pay too much cash, do you know what I mean? Whether they just sold Caicedo or not. So again, before we go into other topics, and of course, Arsenal versus Fulham, which I'm just waiting for Partey at right back. Again, like, you wait till after the international break when it's the Tottenhams, the Man Uniteds, the Man City's playing us. See what Havertz is saying in the central midfield then. We get more goals from our midfield, so having a striker that won't miss so many chances makes sense. I don't know, but if you listen to certain professional footballers, whether it's Sagna, I've heard talking recently, Emmanuel Petit, both former Arsenal players, without slagging off the Nketiahs and the Jesuses of the world, they were like the Bentners could get 10 a season and they didn't even really get minutes. Anyone at Arsenal should score goals, with all respect to the Nottingham Forests or, I don't know, whoever else in the league. Do you know what I mean? The Sheffield Uniteds this season, the Luton Town. If you play as a striker for one of these teams, you're not getting fucking 3 and 4 and 5 chances a game. So my point is, do you know what I mean? Ivan Toney doesn't have to do fucking that much. He'll have over 10 chances in his first 3-4 league games at Arsenal. It's whether he's consistent enough, you know what I mean? Or basically better enough to be basically, brought in ahead. Right now, we've got 2 okay, well, no, we've got 1 good striker, Jesus. But come on, guys, let's be real. Guardiola didn't get rid of him for no reason. He got rid of him for Alvarez, yeah? And he got rid of him for Haaland. Let me tell you something else. In the last season, when they still won the league, he was playing Grealish as a false 9. He was playing Kyle Walker. He was playing the goalkeeper as a false 9. Anything to not let Jesus near the team. Because he didn't like his style, blah, blah, blah. And again, he blatantly didn't score enough goals. You know? So a lot of it doesn't make sense to me. You want to spend the 65 million or 200 million in a transfer window, but don't think about a striker. But you already know you don't like Balogun's attitude. Surely you must be thinking of a striker. Havertz, really as a central midfielder? Or is he just doing that until the end of the window to piss me off and to piss Thomas Partey off and to force Thomas Partey out of the club? Why would you play Thomas Partey at right back? Why would you let 2 left backs go when Zinni was inconsistent last year? Because he ain't the best defender, and never reason why Man City gave us one of their players, because he ain't that good. Do you know what I mean, Zinchenko? Does work into our system very well, very stylish going forward, but he's a left back. And the big teams caught him out last year, like they will do this year. The Man Cities, the Man U's, etc. But we're desperate to get rid of our other 2 left backs. I'm pretty sure we're not bringing a left back in. Some of Arteta's decisions here are actually confusing you guys. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Just answer me wholeheartedly. If you was the manager of Arsenal or any organisation, would you rather Balogun or Nketiah in your ranks? Remember, Nketiah earns 100 grand a week. Couldn't score last year. Balogun murked it and gets a fraction, like 20 grand a week. Nelson or Pepe? I'm not saying Pepe was brilliant at Arsenal, but come on, look at his first season. He did score, he did assist, do you know what I mean? His first season in England. Well, we got this English kid on 100 grand a week, but not saying nothing about that. He won't be making the bench at all this season. Which idiot of a manager would Pep Guardiola, guys? Would he have sold, the best goalkeeper in the world, Martinez? That is literally with a bit of help from Aubameyang, just won you the FA Cup. Or would you keep Leno, who is now at Fulham, who is nowhere near the Germany national team? Do you know why? Because he's shit. Yeah. And then after realizing you've sold the best goalkeeper in the world, you get rid of Leno. Like, I'd be asking him, if I was the manager, the sporting director, the Kronkers, I'd be asking him, all right, cool, you want to get rid of Leno now, but why didn't you know this before? And now you need two other goalkeepers, Ramsdale and Raya. You already had Martinez. Guys, Lokonga or Guendouzi? Fabio Vieira or Pepe? What was that 35 mil about? And would you play Havertz or Thomas Partey in the midfield? Let alone what he done to Saliba, you know what I mean? Fucked him around 3 years, could have lost him, you know what I mean? Because he only had 2 years on his deal. As I told everyone, when he comes back, he'll cement his place, prove himself to be one of the best defenders in the Premier League, if not the world. Do you know what I mean? And now Gabriel, the super fans' favourite. He's a world-class defender. Doesn't get into the Brazil team, just saying. But that's the same way Jesus doesn't get into the Brazil team either. Maybe in the Brazil squad, but not in the team. Richarlison, who can't score a goal in the Premier League or for Tottenham Hotspur, he plays ahead of Jesus in the Brazil national team. Brazil are not actually renowned for their defenders. I know they've got their skipper, the PSG guy, Marquinhos. Thiago Silva is surely fucking retired. He's about 80. Gabriel ain't in that team. Do you know what I mean? And the same as with Martinelli. Guys, I'm just saying, some of the players we have, we overhype. So please, if anyone thinks I'm just talking nonsense, or I'm high, or I'm angry, Balogun or Nketiah, simple choice. Surely you're a Premier League and a Champions League club, you would have 3 strikers. Nelson or Pepe, Martinez or Leno, Lokonga or Guendouzi, Jorginho or Guendouzi, Fabio Vieira or Pepe, and in central midfield, Havertz or Thomas Partey. Why would you do that? We get it, you've just bought Havertz. We get it, it would be strange to leave him on the bench. But you paella eating Gyoksakea, did you really buy Havertz to play in the centre of midfield? Guys, please, God, help me. Make sense of this for me. Things to happen to this football club. They were going to love him anyway, mate, whatever happened. T, Wagwan, yo. Selling Arsenal players is like selling shit with sugar on it. Well, not necessarily, mate. Do you know what I mean? You know? Martinez. Best goalkeeper in the world now. Do you know what I mean? Again, I'm not saying I love Pepe, but Pepe will have a better career than Nelson does. I'm pretty confident of it. Nketiah or Balogun? Balogun scored more goals on loan away from Arsenal than Nketiah scored in his career. Wow. Yeah. Wagwan T. Joe, how are we doing? Manny, what's your thoughts on everything I've been rambling on about? Big up Big D in the chat, watching Real Madrid sneak another victory against Celta Vigo. Is it still on now? Because I'd have it on. Hello, Joe. Hello, Manny. Guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Any thoughts to what I'm saying here? It sounds like there are problems. It's not problems, mate. It's just, as I'm saying, the people he doesn't want, a Pep Guardiola wouldn't. Well, he has a little bit of Cancelo, but he made it clear he didn't want Cancelo last year. But he wouldn't just make Tavares, Tierney, Lokonga, Balogun not train him in the first team and basically give them all the day off today. Tiff, Wagwan. All right. Mr. Hey, Tiffany, you right, love? I'm doing fine. Thought you were coming to do my washing up. But watching things on the internet. Brilliant. Heartbroken at Tierney leaving, but he'll have the time of his life in Spain, Champions League football and all of that. Mate, do you know what? Full-heartedly, Bubs. He's so boring and so just plain and ordinary. He'd rather just go back to Celtic. It is a shame what's happened to him. He should just be more ballsy and just make public. I said I'd be second fiddle to Zinni, blah, 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 blah. The biggest insult for me, Manny, yeah, is that we haven't got money for him. Not even the price we paid for him, 25 or 30 mil. We outpriced him with a move to Villa, Newcastle, respectively, and then sent him out on loan. I promise you, without extending his contract by a year. But we never done that for 3 years with Saliba because he doesn't give a fuck about people he sends out on loan. Balogun last year, he could have scored 50 goals like Haaland. A record-breaking season. 54 on loan in France, yeah? He still wouldn't have kicked a ball in the Premier League for Arsenal this season because Arteta don't like him. So is it where the board, Edu, someone at the club, should be forcing the issue? Like, because this is worse than Wenger's reign. People said Wenger had too much of a easy life at Arsenal, no one to answer to, etc. This is worse. Has anyone heard of Dragon Soap alcoholic beverage? I certainly haven't. I was searching for brain things. I think I heard of that in there. Brilliant. Dan, cheer up. No, I'm all pissed off. Arsenal have upset me. I should be more cheery though. I've got to just get this car sort of out of my face, the one that's there, and get the new car sorted. I tried for hours on the phone today to get myself insured. Do you think the bastards would answer their phone? No chance. Of course, I'm doing the boxing, mate. It's Usyk, and then September the 2nd, I will be doing that Liverpool geezer, Smith versus Eubank Jr. I'm hoping Eubank Jr. gets fucked over again for the second time. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Light is running out of gas. So, yeah, just a mad day. Not miserable, but yeah. Like tomorrow, I expect the lineup to be pretty much the same as it was. Perhaps Jesus will be back. He says he's on fire in training. Do you know what I mean? Oh, by the way, the light's over there because it wouldn't work again there, even though me and you see it working before. So I thought, I'll just blow up the light, plugged it into the laptop, the light worked. That's another thing that's put me in a bad mood. I've been trying to repair the lights and get lights back on here, do you know what I mean? One was sabotaged, as I'm sure you know, and yeah, one I kind of broke.
You offed it.
But this is the problem. I do let the club get to me. Thomas Partey at right back. What the fuck? If Zinni wasn't fit to start tomorrow, who's left back? What, Tommy Yasu? Jacob? Centre backs or right backs? You're getting rid of left backs to play a fucking guy out of position at left back. Come on, man. And again, if we ask how many fit defenders we got at the club, Holding is leaving, I'm pretty sure. So we won't count Holding or Timber for now. Zinni, Gabriel, Saliba, Jacob, White, Tommy Asu. That is 6 defenders we have fit at this club. Something must be coming in. Cancelo. We're linked with Eric Garcia today of Barcelona. Even though he probably can play fullback, as the clip quoted. But again, he's predominantly a centre-back. He was the kid that come through the Man City Academy. Didn't get a game and fucked off to Barcelona on a free. That there tells me we're trying to sell Gabriel. And then what, Jacob will become a left-back? I don't get it. Is Ben White going to play right back from now on for a moment? Or is he going to keep Thomas Partey there? Why would you play Thomas Partey at right back? To accommodate Kia Havertz in the centre of midfield? Man United are making the same mistake. 2 attacking midfielders, Bruno Fernandes and Mount, with just Casemiro holding. But hold on, Mount's now injured. So God bless, Casemiro gets a bit of help tomorrow or whenever they play. So yeah, ever so annoying from an Arsenal point of view. We're linked with people like Fatty. We're linked with obviously a defenders or a fullback. We're probably going to get a fullback, a Cancelo or something. I don't know. We've been linked with all sorts of strange fullbacks and central defenders. The Jules Koundé thing has gone quiet. Too much money. Barcelona, isn't it? if you're free after the live, come pick me up and I'll try to sort the lights. I'll damn do that. Would you believe it? Of all days, I'm not going to be insured after midnight. I'm not going to get into it. I'll text you in a minute. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm probably going to come off this live a little bit early. Grievo, stay right there. Love, my brother. Get all your stuff ready. Thing is, lift back could be a problem if I'm not showing insured after midnight. I couldn't get the new car insured. My old car is insured, bros, but don't move. Just don't drive nicely. It's making noise. If Fed see it, no. Carter Vickers. No, who's Carter Vickers? That's a bird, no? Sure, it's a bird. Why does Tiffany look hot though? Where is Tiffany? I didn't actually see. Where is Tiffany? I can't see the picture. I'd have to open up the screen. Really can't be bothered. Are you serious, Grievo? Because I'd be on that. I'd be on that, my friend. Why are you always alone with men in your house? What's that supposed to mean? I'm starting to think we can't afford this rice. Hence the reason of the mass exodus taking place. I believe the mass exodus was always on the cards. He knew he didn't want Balogun last year. As I said, if he could have scored 70 goals. He weren't coming back to Arsenal to play football. Lokonga he fell out of love with. Holding, we don't really know, but thank fuck if he's gone. Cost him league title. Vieira, I doubt it. Because it'll be, again, admitting he's made a mistake. It's like not playing Ben White, admitting you fucked up with that £50 million. Sleeper, as I said, bros, got rated the best player in France, or young player in France, got into the French team. His hand got forced. On a stream right now. Catch you for the next one. Manny, see you real soon. Yeah, bro, I'm on it. Just getting all the bits sorted now. All right, cool. If I pick you up and this car doesn't show insured after midnight, and I've got a bunch of people waiting for me, maybe I should jump off the stream pretty soon. Shilly's waiting for me.
What's their names?
Yeah, you know, innit? Right, guys, Balogun, £38 million done. 38 million, I think it's pound. 42 million euros or something. Done to Monaco. Don't think there's any add-ons. Eric Garcia, the Man City graduate who got pissed off to Barcelona, has been linked with Arsenal, but Barcelona have said they won't do business if we bother try and loan Cancelo from Man City. So basically, the moral of the story is Cancelo to Barca, Eric Garcia to Arsenal. KT almost confirmed to Real Sociedad on loan. Fucking pathetic. One left back at the club. Have we offered Barca 50 million for Fatty? If we have, I'm sure 50 million won't be enough. Villa may still make a move for Tavares. Again, I reckon loan. And Ivan Toney has been mentioned around Arsenal, Liverpool and Man United. He's kind of made it clear. He's ready to do his thing in January. Kudos, done to West Ham, £38 million. Mate, it's up to him now. It looks all good. Man City are preparing a £60 million move for Mateus Nunes. Interesting. They've got Calvin Phillips. I can see Calvin Phillips going to Liverpool. Liverpool are kind of close, talking of them, to Ryan Gravenberch. That is the Bayern Munich player who comes from Ajax in Holland. And is Arteta again, guys, doing this for the love of Arsenal Football Club? Zinchenko, who is his backup? He won't let Tierney or Tavares in training. Is Balogun really a shitter striker pound for pound than Nketiah? Is Nelson a better winger on 100 grand a week than Nicolas Pepe? Was Bernd Leno a better goalkeeper than Martinez? You could even ask, is Rayo Ramsdale better goalkeepers than Martinez? Why did he do that? Did he not like his attitude? It's all boring for me. Lokonga or Guendouzi? Why buy Lokonga and want Guendouzi out of the club so bad? Again, doesn't make sense. Vieira or Pepe? Why spend 35 million on that bastard? Or Havertz or Partey? And not even just weighing them up pound for pound, because I'd pick Partey all day long. I'm talking the position. Would you accommodate Havertz that bad to where you would drop Thomas Partey or make him a right back? Guys, I think it's fucking believable. Right, as this stream is going to be shortened off because I do have people to see, and I've now got to pick up Grievo. So glad I never butchered them lights now, you know that. And I just tested the one that's over there now. Shouts out to you, Grievo. Get yourself ready. I can't turn down that opportunity, brother. So it's just the two people that I can think of that's nearest to him, and screw everyone else. So, guys, what is your thoughts? Please get at me, because I'll be moving off soon. Tomorrow at some point. Your brother sent me a message. What could your brother want?
I wonder what.
Yeah, bro. Everyone, I'm gonna start ignoring you on the old WhatsApp. Richard, what's he sending me? Something about Tierney. I'll look at it later. It can't be that important because I do believe I have exhausted everything about Tierney. Now, guys, while I wrap up a quick, let's call it a cigarette. What is your thoughts? Have I stunned you all? Has everyone disappeared? Balogun or Nketiah? Or do you just know I'm right? You think, oh, fuck it. Or does any of you actually believe in Arteta? Or is it just, you know what, if Arteta says so, like a lot of these dickheads on Twitter, or super fans as I like to call them, is it just if Arteta says it or does it, I'm backing it? Because I know a lot of the super fans weren't massively impressed. Let's have it right with Keita Havertz. Did you see all over Twitter? If Arteta wants him, so do I. Like, that there is a right bullshit of an answer. It's almost like saying if Arteta wants to romp your missus, what? Is that fine? Like, do you know what I mean? It's all fine because Arteta says so. Nah, mate. What was that? Hold on. What is this? I don't get that what that means. I'll come back. That's why I just don't play with my phone during streams. Guys, do get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. Grievo's getting his bits ready. Oh, bro, I'm live. Can't chat right now. 10 o'clock. Yo. Yeah. Shout me after. All right, respect. Easy. Yeah, everyone should know about the old 10 p.m. thing. Guys, I'm so tempted to jump out of the stream. Right, we've got to go pick up Grievo. Grievo, you there? We've got to pick up Grievo and then see the two people closest to Grievo. And then everyone else just, gets ignored for the rest of the night. Because this karting, I'm telling you, I don't know. Grievo, why are you so silent? Grievo, WB. Why is WB so quiet? Ah. I actually think it's something else. Could I hear you shouting? I said. Yeah. Okay, I thought so. Skin up. I'm doing it right now, my brother. Shouts out to you, Nick. Nick, whether you support Arsenal or not, Balogun or Nketiah? Reece Nelson or Pepe? Where's my roaches? Martinez or Leno? Or even the goalkeepers we have now, Martinez or Rea and Ramsdale. Why did he do this? Lokonga or Guendouzi? Fabio Vieira or Pepe? Would you accommodate Havertz and put Partey at right back? And now I'm going to move swiftly on to Arsenal Fulham. This would be my team for tomorrow. Ramsdale in goal, I suppose. Ben White right back. Left back Zinchenko. I don't care if he's fit. Fuck him. Force him to play. Saliba and Gabriel at centre back. Will Saliba be back in? Gabriel be back in the team? If Gabriel is not back in the team, he is an everyone. Just like Guendouzi, just like Balogun, he's got a bad attitude and he must leave the club. So believe me, guys, if there's no Gabriel tomorrow, trust me, he's got an attitude problem. Just like Guendouzi, Saliba, and all the rest that has to go. Balogun, KT has a bad attitude all the way from Scotland. Tavares' Portuguese attitude is way too much for Arteta. So, yeah. Why is it they've all got bad attitude problems? I told you all last season, the minute Balogun went on loan, he ain't coming back to Arsenal. Or if he does, it will be just the formalities to get him the fuck back out. Thank God he had a good season, because he would have come back now and just been released on a free. Yalla! Hussein Juma! Sorry, I don't want to keep going into it. Balogun and Nketiah, we should have more than two strikers at the club anyway. It should have been all of them. But if you had to choose, Balogun or Nketiah? Reece Nelson or Nicolas Pepe? Martinez or Leno? Lokonga or Guendouzi? Jorginho or Guendouzi? Fabio Vieira or Pepe? Havertz in central midfield or Thomas Partey? These are just a few. Why would you give a guy 350 grand a week making your captain and then get rid of him? And then 6 months later, Chelsea buy him for a fee. Was that for the best of Arsenal Football Club? Did that help us get top 4 Champions League that season? Let's be real. And Thomas Partey, like a very good fucking midfielder. Until the last few weeks of the season, which was vital. Do you know what I mean? He seemed to go missing last season. How do we know he wasn't told at the end of last season? Mate, you're getting sold. even though that's a bit doubtful and unprofessional. But now at right back, why would Thomas Partey be at right back? We've got Tommy Asu there. We've got Ben White, who played right back the whole of last season. Literally the whole of last season. Even Google that for me, Stephen. How many times did Ben White play right back last season? Literally the whole year. The whole season. Saliba come back from day one, Palace. Yeah? Is that me or you? That one there? So why isn't Ben White a right back no more? Alright, without the timber bit. Why would you make Partey a right back? I don't get it. You've got Tommy Asu at the club. Couldn't he play right back for you, no? And again, and everyone that's annoying me, letting all the left backs go. KT and Tavares, if they're both going for 25, 30 mils or whatever, or at least fees, okay, fine. Why do you have to be so spiteful that we might not have cover? I promise you guys, I've got a feeling. Stephen, as my witness.
KT's salary is being paid in full.
Right, that's brilliant. And I find that hard to believe because he earns 110 grand a week. So if Sociedad got that, brilliant. Anyways, and that's what Arsenal are telling you, mate. We're probably paying half of his salary. I have a feeling, guys, Zinchenko will get injured within a month. Yeah, touch what he doesn't, or the head as people do. But if Zinchenko gets injured the next month, what is it? Tommy Asu left back. What if Gabriel was to leave? But surely he can't. We've only got 6 fit defenders at the club. 7 if you can't hold him. We moved so early in the window, for now at the end of the window, I'm a bit confused. Mate, possibly. But again, I personally would have given the kid a chance. 40 million euros isn't bad money, mate, for someone that hasn't been in your first team. We wouldn't get that for Nketiah. He earns 100 grand a week. Has a legend shirt. Guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Does Arteta do it for the best of Arsenal Football Club? Or is he just a bit of a bully merchant? Who's better? Just straight. Just yes or no questions. Balogun or Nketiah? Who's a better footballer all round? Nelson or Pepe? Who's a better goalkeeper? Martinez or Leno? Who's a better midfielder? Lokonga or Guendouzi? Jorginho or Guendouzi? Who's a better winger? Vieira or Pepe? And in central midfield, who is better? Havertz or Partey? Basically, would you accommodate Havertz that much and put Partey at right back? Why would you do this? Ben White played right back the whole of last season. He doesn't need to come into the centre. Gabriel is a better defender than him. We know Ben White ain't 20% of this defender Saliba is, do you know what I mean? But again, I find it confusing. You've suddenly gone to centre back. Why? You played last season at right back and you got Timber injured. He's a clown, but it ain't just a clown, bros. It's spitefulness. And certain Arsenal fans think it's really clever. Oh, if Arteta wants Havertz, fuck it, I want him. If Arteta sees it right to play Partey at right back, I want him at right back. Why are people saying this on Twitter? Have imagination, have balls. Why is Nelson at the club? He won't be getting on the bench many times this season. What? A couple of appearances in the League Cup or FA Cup? Again, mate, I'm not saying he's world class or brilliant, but Nelson doesn't even earn that much less than him. And Nelson earns fucking 100 grand for the next 4 years now, or 5 years now. I'm asking who's the better footballer, Reece Nelson or Pepe? I believe it's Pepe. I believe if Guardiola had the choice out of the 2 players, he would take Pepe. Be right back. Shouts out to you, Hussein Juma. Guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. But again, so why isn't he not put under any pressure? Obviously, a journalist, if he asked it, he'll get told to fuck off. Or he'll just walk out of the room, Mourinho style. That's why there's no old-fashioned AGMs like they used to be back in the day. And if they still ever done them, you have to put your question into a hat. And if the board or the people don't like the question, you get ignored. She's a bit tipsy. She needs help to the toilet. Well, that sounds fucking stunning. Wow. I've got about 2 million things to do after this stream, girl. Hold on. And now, daughter is on my case as well. I forgot to the clothes. Oh my god. I've got so much to do. I'm going to get out of the stream soon, guys. KT never played. Well, he did under Emery. And he did under the first little while under Arteta. Do you know what I mean? He just bought Zinchenko, but surely you need 2 players for every position. That wasn't the question. Would you have sold the best goalkeeper, probably statistically right now, and a World Cup winner? Aston Villa's number one, in case you forgot him. Argentina's number one. Martinez. Or would you have kept Leno? You know what I mean? And for him to make that kind of decision and authorise the sale of Martinez and then want Leno out the next year, that makes no sense to me. Again, it's going to be dependent on sales, bruvs. I'm sure we're going to bring in some sort of fullback. Who knows, that can play centre back. That can fill in for Timber, innit? The Timber injuries hurt him, innit? He wants his two fullbacks to be inverted fullbacks, like what Zinni was doing last year. Timber would have done that as well. Come alongside Havertz and Rice in the centre mid. You know what I mean? Bet Max will win. Of course, Max will win. Good night, everyone. I'm off to search things on the internet. You have Saka in Pepe's position. But again, you need two. So I'm asking you, again, just quite simply, who would you rather Saka's backup be? Nicolas Pepe or Reece Nelson? That's all I'm asking you. Or would you rather it be Vieira or Pepe? I don't think Vieira is any good either. You're slightly missing my point, or I don't know. No matter what, I am a Lewis fan since day one. I never liked him, to be honest with you. Not going to back off now. That's the way, Bubs. Not when he is down. Love it. I think selling Leno was a bit dumb. Bro, he can't get into the Germany team, and Germany's goalkeepers are not... I can't even... Who's Germany's number one?
Manuel Neuer.
Is he still... I swear he got sold by Bayern Munich. I swear he retired or he died or something. I don't want to be rude. Neuer's not about. That's why Bayern Munich have been scrapping for a goalkeeper all summer.
But anyway, injured.
No, mate. Arsenal's lost Fulham game. Mate, he's Fulham's level. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Ramsdale's better, Raya's better. I'm just saying, what idiot of a manager would have sold, statistically, the best keeper in the world, who has now went on to win a World Cup, who is now Villa's number one? That's a dumb question, and no. Arteta doesn't see any good talent, even if it looks him in the eye. Well, exactly. Or even if the talent is amazing, you'll still be stubborn and just sell them without giving them a Premier League minute. Vieira will come good. Okay. I don't see him getting much minutes. But the Kia Havertz, the Trossard, even Emil Smith-Rowe's probably ahead of him. He's not a winger. So tell me what he is then. Tell me what he is. Because I definitely have stalked this geezer while he was in Portugal. And even though he did play as a number 10 here and there, the position I caught him most, and a lot of the YouTube and whatever clips I see, he was on the right wing, my friend. His debut for Arsenal, I'm pretty convinced, was on the right wing, my friend. I don't get things wrong, my G. Nelson is not a left winger. He's more of a right winger. Yeah, cool. I'm asking you a question, though. Regardless of left or right wing, who is the better winger, Pepe or Nelson? Job done. I even got back into it. Lewis comes from Stevenage. I live 10 minutes away from Stevenage. Fabianski. To be honest with you, Fabianski and Szczesny, the Polish keepers, with all respect, they were okay. Perhaps they were too young at Arsenal. Perhaps Arsenal didn't have quite that same defence and mean defence, do you know what I mean? And they weren't looking as good. Maybe their errors at times were magnified greatly. And maybe Szczesny now, the way he performs at Juventus, would be fine at Arsenal. But that isn't sort of still the question. I'm asking what Arteta has done. And Arteta come into the club, and for me, immediately got rid of Martinez. Leno is not on the same fucking planet as Martinez. Anyways, Pepe all day. He's much better than Nelson. Big up, Dan. Good show. Come on, you Gunners for life. Bro, give me a score prediction for tomorrow. Love that comment. Love you, my G. What is your score prediction for tomorrow? We will win, but I think it will be the same sort of theme. Not very convincing. Thank God Fulham ain't got Mitrovic no more. And I see another strange lineup. But trust me, this lineup, I mean, unless he just snaps out of it, Arteta, when the big boys do come calling after an international break, mate, fuck me. Almost killed Saliba. And look at him now. But this was always things I knew, brothers. You know, you've watched my channel for a long time. I scream Saliba's name. Go back to well over a year and 2 years ago. How many times? You can put that into a YouTube search. Danny AFC TV and then just put Saliba next to it. You'll see a whole host of my streams. Sack Arteta. Play Saliba. Bring Saliba back. Arteta's up. I was going to say the N one. The one that Phil likes. N-O. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah. Not. Attacking mid. I would say naturally he would be better in attacking mid. So you're saying that he's going to compete with Odegaard better than Emil Smith-Rowe. Trossard can play attacking mid. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of super fans would like to see Trossard ahead of Vieira. Just saying. Many talents to Arsenal because of his ego and short sight. Yep. Narcastic. Arrogance. Could not agree more, my friend. Could not agree more. Goalie errors are always magnified. I hear that, but it's always magnified when you let a goalkeeper go for a pittance. Do you know what I mean? He wins the World Cup, murks it at Aston Villa, and now everyone's watching him. Is that a fucking fact? Point is, they're all good goalkeepers. Yeah, okay, not bad. You know what I mean? Ramsdale isn't his country's number one. Raya isn't Spain's number one. Do you know what I mean? Before Brentford got promoted, I don't even think people in Spain heard of Raya. Just saying. Do you know what I mean? We're talking about a guy who won the World Cup, bros. Almost single-handedly won Arsenal the FA Cup. When thankfully Leno got himself injured. And then Guendouzi lost his career because he wanted to beat up Morpie. For injuring Leno. Daniel He, good evening. Wagwan. How's Harry Kane got on tonight? So we've got 2-1 against the mighty Fulham at home and 1-0. There you go. That's what I think. Something close and unconvincing. Got everything ready, bro. Might have the bits for the other pick as well. Fucking lovely. Yo, what's up? Who's this? Is that Geordie's? Brother, please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing as you is new. Just asked a couple of straight questions about our wonderful floppy manager Arteta. That did fuck up a league last year, and boy, it's on for him trying to get top 4 this year. Who's better, guys? Straight just names. Balogun or Nketiah? Who would you bring to war with you? Which winger would you bring to the trenches and war with you? Or a Premier League game? Reece Nelson or Nicolas Pepe? Which goalkeeper would you rather? Martinez, Argentina's number 1 World Cup winner, or Bernd Leno, a waste man at Fulham? Is Lokonga really better than Guendouzi? Because remember, he got rid of Guendouzi for fucking stupid reasons, then brought in Lokonga. Lokonga can't even come into training now. They're doing everything to get rid of him. He'll go on loan, 0 money. Vieira or Pepe? I'm not saying Vieira won't come good or he's totally shit, but at this moment, who would I rather have for Champions League games? Who would I rather cover fucking Saka or Martinelli? Not Nelson. And not Vieira, clearly. Pepe's got to be the better footballer all around. The more of a threat. And who would you play in central midfield, guys? Would you accommodate Havertz that much that you would relegate a class midfielder like Thomas Partey and play him at right back? Which cunt of a manager does that? Geordie, I'm going to say 3-1 as well, to be honest with you. We will get whatever Dutch lad from Torino. Never seen him play. Torino, that's the same club that we got Tommy Yasu from, wasn't it? What's Tommy going back there? Another deal that makes absolutely 0 sense to me. 5-2. Yui! What's going on, my brother? Yui, Balogun or Nketiah? If there was a bit of beef in Turkey, bros, and you had to bring man to a scrap, would it be Balogun or Nketiah? Would it be Nelson or Pepe? Would it be Goalkeeper-wise, Martinez or would it be Leno? Would you rather have Lokonga alongside you or Guendouzi? Would you rather have Vieira alongside you or Pepe? And who would be your central midfielder? Havertz or Thomas Partey? Jesus or Henry? Brothers again, they're not even like, you shouldn't even mention them together. Jesus is a guy that doesn't get into his international team, didn't prove it at Man City, scored 10 at Arsenal last year. You know what I mean? Or Henry. Henry would assist more than 10 in this season, mate. So, of course, Henry. Dude, imagine what we spent for Vieira and Havertz. We could have gotten Cesade. Yep, maybe Osman, maybe Kamenenga. You could have factually got Harry Kane or Jude Bellingham for that money. Do you know what I mean? Jude Bellingham went for 115, but it's about 80 up front. 80 up front or 85 up front. Guys, I've almost got to go. Because, yeah, I've got to jump into a different car and, you know what I mean? Pray to the Lord about the insurance still being sweet after midnight because my company was closed. Arsenal 1, Fulham 0. Winterburn or Tierney? That's very interesting. Nigel Winterburn all day long. Which Jesus, you must be talking about Jesus Christ, peace upon him, to compare him to Henry. That's what I was thinking, mate. Our attack hasn't been working since last season. Something's wrong. Hence why I wanted a winger or a striker. But I knew we wouldn't get a striker when you're getting rid of a perfectly good striker in Balogun. Dogobone. Poor business by Arsenal. Regarding Balogun, he's more proven than Højlund. Forget Højlund. He's more proven than Nketiah, bro. He scored more goals in one season. Job done. Parlour or Odegaard? I love Parlour. Harder worker. Will never go missing like Odegaard. Parlour would be the better captain. He just didn't score or assist enough. That's actually very hard. That's actually very hard. And Daniel, poor business, of course. But we love a bit of poor business. Havertz was poor business. Here's Nick. Gives me pure Gallus vibes. Knew he would come back. Don't think it's him. I'm off, guys and girls. I'm Phil. And yeah, good point. He's a drawing. Then Gallus vibe. Alright, guys, do be getting their likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. That's the first thing I said, you, my brother. Is that who would actually compare them two players? I'm talking about some of the mistakes this arsehole's made and gotten away with it. Who actually sells Martinez and keeps Leno? Always, my brother. Always, my G. I like, but is it? Yes, most definitely. Nketiah, bros, has people like Saka, Odegaard, and Martinelli assisting him. Yeah, assisting him. Name me one guy that poor bastard Balogun had assisting him last season, bros. It's hard work getting 21 goals at Rems, bros. No one will do it this season, I guarantee it. Eli Wahi, who everyone screams about in France, didn't score as many league goals as Balogun last year, and he played for a better team. Do you know what I mean? Balogun only finished behind people like, I think, Mbappe. Or did even Neymar get more goals than him? I'm not sure. Balogun, bros, is a goal scorer. Nketiah couldn't go to France and do that, even at a better club. So of course he is, bro. Just look at one season. Look at my boy on loan at Leeds. Couldn't get in the team. Bielsa didn't like him. I trust Bielsa. And yeah, if they was given pound for pound the same Arsenal chances, bros, who knows? That could be a very likely scenario. Both as shit as each other. But again, bro, the chances my boy must have got at Rems last year. Imagine trying to play against teams like PSG. He wouldn't have even got a sniff of a chance during a game. Scored 21 goals, bro, seriously. you are actually underrating what you done there. Name me one player at Rems, two players at Rems. Me and you know football worldwide, bros. Rems are a disaster. In fact, I'm predicting without Balogun, they get relegated. And if he does go Monaco, I predict him, he'll have a great season. Guys, it's almost time to go. And to answer that question, brother, I don't think so. Who knows? Hard to know how good Balogun is without seeing him in the shirt. So, okay. Again, if you was a business owner or the Arsenal manager, and he done exactly what he done last season, alone at Rems, 21 goals. Can you name me one of any of Rems' players? Yeah, then scored on his international debut. Has Nketiah done any of that? But he got Henri's shirt and 100 grand a fucking week. Balogun must be sitting there thinking, we would have had a better chance of winning the title with me last year. And I agree. I want some fruit and fibre with fresh raspberries. What? I can't see Nketiah scoring 20 goals for a friendship team. Exactly. Exactly. My point being. So why wouldn't you be given a chance in the Premier League? We've got Champions League also this season. Surely any club has Man United got two strikers? Has Liverpool got two strikers? Has Chelsea got two strikers? Has Man City got two? They have got two, but don't worry, they've got better than Nketiah in their reserves. Just ask fucking Carl Cole. Or Carlton Cole, whatever the fuck his name is. Cole Palmer. Fuck knows what his name is. Mate, again, there's talk. It could be Eric Garcia, the centre back from Barcelona. It could be Cancelo. But he mustn't have wanted Cancelo that bad. Cancelo knows he's just a backup player at Arsenal. Again, we won't get him, but Kyle Walker-Peters at Southampton would have been the worst. I'm not saying he's an inverted fullback, but he can play left and right back. I don't know. Arteta seems to like a player that can play everywhere. What do you think of Trossard? Useful squad player. Interesting. Would you have bought Trossard or Jorginho when you were 9 or 11 points clear in a title race over Man City? Or would you have went for someone that really could have helped you? Remember, Jesus was injured and Nketiah wasn't scoring goals in the January window. I'm pretty sure of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus was injured last January, innit? Jesus was injured last January, yeah? And we're bang, smack in a fucking title race. 9, 11 points clear. We ain't going to be a 9 or 11 points clear of Man City this season. What do we do? Jacob, Polish. Sorry, doesn't matter where he's from. Just not good enough. Yeah? Jorginho, crab, run sideways, waste man. Trossard. Brighton didn't want him. As the Zegri said, you know what I mean? I want him out of my club immediately. Something to the effect of he's a little bitch. Jorginho passed it, laugh out loud, Lacazette, we're going back in time now. We really are, innit? You're on to something, aren't you, Yui? Never really hit the mark, did he? What do you think? You got a random mental tray lying around the gaff. Metal tray? No, we'll make something though. I don't know. Did you rate him at Arsenal? What do you think of Arteta? Personally, I think we should prioritise a quality backup for Saka. But we've got Nelson. I'm not saying that's the answer. We could have had Pepe. I'm not saying that was the answer. And I want a backup for Saka. Who's your backup for Martinelli? Just asking. We just need a winger. We have two stunning, if not world class, very close to world class wingers. We need one more. Trossard ain't as good. He didn't help us win the title. Nelson, I don't know what to say about Nelson. Just maybe he's a nice guy. Ah, interesting. He did a job, but he wasn't clinical enough. What, 1 goal in his last season? And I swear that was a deflection. 1 goal. Imagine any striker that scored 1 goal in a season, you play for Arsenal, and the amount of chances we create, you're a fucking pathetic human being. Do you know what I mean? I'd tell that to Lacazette's face as well. Mate, you are pathetic. Fuck off back to France. It's the only league you're good in, mate. You're shit. WB, I think. It could be Dallas in the skies. Arteta, hang in there. What is that supposed to mean? Trossard can cover Martinelli. He could also probably cover Saka. I'm just saying. It's interesting why you'd say that. I think we just need a winger, whether it's left-footed, right-footed, Ansu, Fati, Rafinha. Couldn't give a fuck. Like Raya has been brought in, and he's going to keep Ramsdale on his toes. That's exactly what we need for Saka and Martinelli. Jesus and Nketiah got it easy, even if they're injured, you know what I mean? Like, their place is cemented. They must have been a bit worried with Balogun coming back. Gallas, is it you? Gallas, who are you? Gallas, is it you?
Nathan Teller is going to buy Leverkusen for 20 million, including a sell-on clause from Southampton.
Wow. That's what 20 million gets you these days. A geezer called Nathan Teller. But Arsenal can't get 20 mil for Tierney. Can't get 20 million for Tavares. Can't get 20 million for Lokonga. Why? Guys, it's definitely time to go. It is time to start whacking the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Nick, who are you, bro? But guys, everyone start whacking the like button. It has been kind of lit out here. I've loved the stream. Again, Balogun left the club. Tierney on the way out. If it makes us a better team, fine. I think we're going to need we need backup Vizanies. And he wasn't that good as our #1 left back last season. But he gets injured. How can we go with these French? Give us a sign. Alright. Okay, I dug some data. I can't verify the source, but it says that Balogun doesn't want to play in Arsenal because of Arteta's treatment and ego. And again, as he said, he wasn't sent out on loan because he wasn't as good as Nketiah or Jesus. He was sent out on loan to grow up as a human being. Do you know what I mean? Safe. So, guys, it is time to go though again. Unconfirmed. Hopefully, Balogun has got the balls to say, well, go on, though. Do you know what I mean? Other players just don't have the balls. And they're dickheads. Do you know what I mean? Xhaka, I thought, would have been a little bit ballsy and let out what was going on. But not too much happened with him, I suppose. He had a year left on his contract. There was an offer on the table. We accepted. But he's wanted to leave before. And nor do I give a fuck because Xhaka's one of the biggest cunts on the planet. Catch you later, Nick. Guys, it is that time to go. Remember, oh my gosh, it actually is. It's Arsenal Fulham. I'll be in the building from 2:30 p.m, guys. And of course, tomorrow is Boxing Night. It is Usyk versus Daniel Dubois. Bit of a mismatch there. Surely Usyk is going to smash him all around the ring. I actually don't even think it's going to take long. 4 rounds tops. Usyk is going to smash the life out of him. So yeah, you've got me twice live tomorrow, people. So a double treat, boxing, and then Arsenal Fulham, 2:30 p.m. Obviously, the kickoff is 3 p.m. Also, the data pointed that Arsenal needs to sell for the clean financial nonsense thingy. So we're not selling to bring anyone else in. Again, we're just selling the people that he doesn't like. In the winter window, well, notoriously again, we always say it's hard. Emery never had money in the January window. I think Arteta has not spent in the January window until last year. I think. Like even when we fucked with Aubameyang, I don't think we really brought no one in. Do you know what I mean? Alright, strange messages on the phone. I got 100 voice notes. Yo, hold on, let me just say yo to the boys. Guys, it is that time to go though. Coming off my live now, I'm gonna phone you in a minute. Oh, how have I got so many people? Oh my gosh. Alright, shouts out to Tai Tai also. My god, my phone is like it's having a little mini meltdown. I don't think so either. If we were gift wrapped Ivan Tony, I don't know. Would he be an Arteta type guy? He has interviews. He says that he wants to play for Arsenal or Liverpool. He's admitted betting. Blah blah blah. Basically, he's got a voice, and I think if Arteta left him out of the team, he might go on a podcast. I don't think he's a style of guy for Arteta. Welcome to the group. You're not Dallas. The only way we can buy now is to free 100 million. Exactly, but then what would that get us? Because remember, if we're doing it for financial fair play reasons, which I don't believe, like, come on, we finished second last year. We are Arsenal. Like, surely. No, we haven't took the piss. Like a Man City, you know what I mean? Or a Chelsea, for instance. Versus mostly loans, so only salaries. Not enough to buy anyone in this window. That's what I'm saying. So maybe a Eric Garcia from Barcelona, a Cancelo. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, 20 mil Xhaka, bit of change for Trusty, Mari, the goalkeeper Turner. That's why I think right now, because we've given up on getting money for Tierney and probably the same with Tavares and Lokonga, I wouldn't be surprised if one big name went along with Balogun, a Gabriel or a Thomas Partey. Let's see the situation tomorrow. If Thomas Partey's at right back, let's see if Gabriel's still on the bench. And we should know a little bit more. I've heard it's 38 million, guys. Done. 38 mil. I said we'll get 35. We've got 3 million more. $2 million, $5 million Trusty, $7 million Turner. Yeah. 40, 50, 60, 70. I don't know, 75. That's what, 82. Pepe, no money, I doubt. Do you know what I mean? But 140 off the fucking thing. Tierney, 110 off the fucking wage bill. Suarez, whatever he earned. Lokonga wouldn't have been a massive earner. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, guys, that is it though. That is officially it. Do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new this evening. Any last second thoughts? Phone is just going nuts, man. Now the computer's gonna do it. Oh gosh. Where was we? David Weatherall, Leeds. David Weatherall, Leeds United. I'm pretty sure. David Weatherall. I'm confident Leeds United. Gary Ablett. Was it Liverpool or Everton? Possibly both. Gary Ablett. I'm sure it was Liverpool. if not Everton. Lucas Radaby, we know Leeds. South African, great, genius. Tower of strength for Leeds United in hard times. Oh, I'm live. Hold on. Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. Now people are trying to video call me on all shots, WB. Alright, guys, it's officially time to go. I said it'll be a quick stream. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you is new. Oh, God. Hold on. So sorry, people. Right, Stephen. Who? Gavars. Stefan Gavars. Don't know, can't say the name. Was it Newcastle? It sort of rings a bell. Stefan Gavars. Gravars. Don't know if I can't say the name, I'm banging in trouble. Sounds like a prick that might have played for Newcastle. Stefan
Goldvarch.
Goldvarch.
Yes, G-U-L.
Yeah, I bet that ain't the way it's pronounced, though. I bet that ain't the way in Taras it's pronounced. Golovach. Alright, that is officially it. Guys, I gotta get out of the building. Yeah. I'm not gonna be insured after midnight, it's a madness. If I use the old card, that's a madness. Guys, please hit likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Shouts out to UE, Hussein Juma, Linda, Jean RB, Daniel He, Uncle Joe, WB, everyone that's been in the stream, whoever I forgot. Craig was in for a minute, Linda, I don't know. Shouts out to you all. Peace out. 2:30 live tomorrow. Arsenal v Fulham. And then, yeah, back instead of the 10 p.m., I'll be live about, I don't know, 9:30. I'll confirm the boxing times sometime tonight. And, yeah, Usyk live from Poland. Heavyweight title fight. Yalla! Shout out to Hussein Juma. You're the man of the match. I should never forget your name. So sorry, bros. But yeah, again, it's so hard remembering everyone's name. Do you know what I mean? It's so mad. And people do. Shout out to Ty. He's a guy that will tell you, how come you never shout me out? You know what I mean? People message me about this as well, bros. It's that deep. But guys, peace. God bless. Catch me tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. live. Rob Jones, right back, Liverpool. To get the likes on the video, do be subscribing if you're new. 2:30 p.m. tomorrow, Arsenal versus Fulham, live watch along, and then we're back way before, obviously, the main event for the heavyweight title event, Usyk versus Daniel Dubois. But we'll catch a couple of the undercards as well. Guys, peace out. God bless. See you tomorrow. Come on, you Gunners. I say, well, Ramsdale can see the goal. He probably won't, you know.
I'll say 3-1.
I'm going to go 2-0. Ramsdale can't concede, man, because if he does, Rhea is watching. Muzzy, is it? Turkish! Leicester! Played for Turkey! One of his mums or his dad, no, his mum or one of his aunties, they cheated, innit? That's how he got to play for Turkey. Because he was never going to play for England then. Was he really good enough for Turkey? Shh! Offend him, Abi! Offend him! Gilliam, Muzzy, is it Gilliam? I'm at the building. Peace out to everyone that got a score prediction in. Shouts out to Linda, 5-2 to the Arsenal. Guys, I better go. My phone is on meltdown. Oh my god. I would smash my auntie Sevda. Bruvs, there was a couple of Sevdas I would have smashed, man. One lived right next door to me growing up, man. Seriously. It was all deep. Like the mum and dad let me into play, like try and make me some birak. Do you know what I mean? And Turkish tea with sugar cubes. And the whole time I was just thinking about fucking, basically, yeah, fucking Sevda. On that note, people, good night. Bruvs, tell me about Susan Arbla. Bruvs, she's world famous, especially from North London. And Turkish. And a bit like me as well. Multi-Turkish, multinational. Or just multi-Danny AFC TV. Peace out, my brother. Let me into play.
You know, innit? Hubby, uncle, whatever I called him, the dad. But the dad would never be there. It'd be the mum, you know. What about your sister-in-law? I ain't got one. Stephen, you got a sister-in-law?
No.
Okay. Yui, would you smash your sister-in-law? Is she called Sevda? On that note, guys, mwah, before we open up cams of worms on the stream, peace out, good night, God bless, catch you tomorrow, y'all.